So Ferguson, Missouri police have yet to interview the young individual who was with Michael Brown at the time that a Ferguson police official shot and killed him. Now, that 22-year-old is Dorian Johnson. He was with Michael Brown, and the police officer in question who did the shooting is alleging that at that moment, there was a battle for the officer's weapon. So naturally, you would think, all right, well, Ferguson police should probably interview him. But no, they've yet to talk to him. And reports actually indicate that when they were given the opportunity to interview him, they refused to do so. So let me give you some information from Huffington Post. Here's what they say. Freeman Bosley, Johnson's attorney, told MSNBC that police have yet to interview Johnson. Bosley said that he offered the police an opportunity to speak with Johnson, but they declined. In fact, he says the following: they didn't even want to talk to him. They don't want the facts. What they want is to justify what happened. What they are trying to do now is justify what happened instead of trying to point out the wrong. Something is wrong here, and that's what it is. Now, I should note that both the FBI and the Justice Department are doing their independent investigation into the matter, so there could be a possibility, or at least there could be the excuse that the police officials here don't want to do the interview because they don't need to do the interview. You now have federal officials looking into it. But I would assume that the local authorities there would want to talk to this person, this witness, and get the facts right? If they want to defend themselves properly and if they want to do a proper investigation, that's what they would do.
No, look, that's no excuse at all. First of all, they are doing their own investigation. They say that they are. If they want to say, hey, you know what? We're done with the investigation. We're not talking to anybody. We're just going to let the feds handle it. Great, no problem. But they're not saying that. For them to offer up a witness, a crucial witness in this case, a witness that they say had an altercation with the cops, and they don't even want to talk to him, they're not doing a real investigation. Come on. Yes. And in fact, they know that the cops did it. Because if they really thought that these guys started the fight, the guy who got shot and the guy who was saying, I'll come in and talk to the cops, if they thought they started the fight, you know how quickly that guy would have been arrested?
Yeah, I think that's the devastating point here. If you genuinely believe that the police official is telling the truth and there was a battle for the gun, you would probably want to detain the witness and say, hey, how did this go down? Was there a battle over this gun? Did you or Michael Brown reach for the gun? How come that didn't happen? That's really, really, suspect.
You know, people will justify anything. Today, I have to admit that I overheard a conversation at lunch. A guy is sitting next to a woman and says, you know, when the kid slaps away the cop's hand, how do you know he slapped away the cop's hand? You don't even know that, right? But okay, let's take it at face value, right? When a kid slaps away the cop's hand, I got news for you. That's exactly how he said it. I got news for you. That's assault. Okay, how about when the cop shoots the kid who's got his hands in the air, according to every witness there, 35 feet away and unarmed? That's not an assault?
Yeah.
Like, the kid gets killed, he's unarmed, he's got his hands up, he doesn't worry about that assault.
Yeah.
But the kid might have slapped a cop's hand away, so he had it coming.
By the way, that statement about how Michael Brown was 35 feet away did not come from Dorian Johnson, did not come from a witness that saw it all go down. It came from the police official who did the shooting.
Yeah. And by the way, according to the witness that the cops refused to talk to, the other guy that was involved,
Dorian Johnson,
he said when he got shot the first time, Brown, he immediately went to the ground, raised his hands, and was surrendering, and then got shot several more times in the middle of surrendering. But he might have assaulted the cop by touching his hand. Although, again, there's actually no evidence to that effect, right? And the cops are in hiding now. They won't say which cop did the shooting, and they don't even want to talk to any of the main witness here. How much are you going to justify? By the way, the good news is that the woman sitting across from that guy didn't buy it at all. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Sounds
nice.
like you're trying to justify the shooting.